Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Okay.
And we are live. Kamusta, Bogs? How are you? How are you, my
I'm good,
friend?
dog. I'm
What
pretty
do you
good,
think?
my brother. Yeah, it's a good day, you know. You're gonna get in any day above the ground is a good day,
Yes,
no?
yes,
So I'm
yes.
grateful,
You're right
you know.
on that. Orag. Hinay-hinay
Yeah, it's
taka,
a
kuan
pretty
man.
good day.
Lingaw-lingaw.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
Okay.
this is Doc Vince again sa SBS Live Talks. And here with me is Mr. Bogs Serrano. I'm adlaw sa inyong tanan, and we're gonna talk more about our fundraiser. And there are friends of ours na they are willing to help. And ang
Right.
kwan lang is how to help. So right now, ginaayos na nato. And here with me is Mr. Bogs Serrano. Bogs, good morning again.
Yes. Good morning again, Doc Vince. Atong Vice President sa SBS ni si Doc Vince, no? So I'm grateful that, ang pagka-vice niya, very fun good kanang timely gid gayo kay without him this is not going to be possible. Kaning ko para sa ato ang Facebook facade, I can't do this. Impossible kay na. No? So,
Bogs,
well, God
niana
send
si
ka by God
PB ba?
send.
Oh,
Uh,
kuyawa sa intro eh.
yeah. Yes, baby. No? Maramag ka na futuristic kayo, ano? Good. Gwapo ba, gwapo. Yeah, so you know what, guys? While we're doing this amidst this pandemic and everything, but we are having fun. We're trying to look for the brighter side of things,
Mm.
that makes us fun, excited, happy, joyful, friendly, and all the good things. Name them, all the really positive words that we can think of. That would make us feel special. Then we're coming from a good heart when we talk about things that are not, that not quite pleasing. Because
Uh-huh.
we're going through this pandemic right now, and the consequence of this is so enormous. Muna kinala nato i-balance this in terms of our attitude and how to approach this.
Right,
Okay?
right.
So, di ba, Doc Vince, what do you think?
Yes, I agree. No, there are times na
Yeah,
tungod sa sobra ka serious ang problem nato, we have to balance it
yeah,
out. Na even if it's
yeah,
really hard, but since we are entertainers, we'll do a different approach. Now we'll try to lighten the mood, but
right.
it doesn't mean na what we're not aware of what's going on. We're just trying to lighten the mood to inspire everyone.
Yeah,
They shouldn't lose hope. They shouldn't
right,
be depressed. So
right,
in a way, warang yana. Pero
right,
napuntay
right.
side ato, prato
But
kagagabi. Was it last night? Yes. I think it was last night. No, we have to air
kagabi
our,
eh.
you know. Yeah, but kini karon,
Uh,
we are on the lighter side.
right,
So go
right.
ahead, go ahead.
Thank God to technology. Okay, at that very moment, Doc and I felt like we need to talk about some issues, some topics right away. It's like that. Sige, manawag ko sa akong music room, like that. So we started like that. Naghigda, nagkukwato. But, I felt the need to really go downstairs and do a live talks. Kaya
Uh-huh.
nakabasa man ko atong post, as I was scrolling sa FB, I saw a post there sa Davao musicians page about
Uh-huh.
this guy, one of the musicians, naningkamot siya ba nga makapangayo sa hinabang sa kapwa mga musikero. Mas
Right.
ingon gani siya nga mas piso-piso na lang ba no na ako GCash, hatagi ra ko ninyo palihog la maluoy na musiko kay ang akong
Lagi.
anak taon wa kay palit og gatas. So dito na steer ang amo ang kuan, ang ako ang dughan ba yung kung sa naman ita yate, I look at the reaction ma kinsa nag-like dito. That was posted, I think, in the morning or something, but it ran for about how many hours later, pero isa rin nag-react dito og nagbutang og thumbs up. Okay, so, and then, yung ko, teka, no, there's some disconnect here, no? There is a disconnect here between, the hearts between the musicians, and I've seen music being composed and arranged, pakibakan, yan yung mga panahon na karon sa COVID crisis, and giving what you call credits to those that work behind the scenes and the frontliners and all that, which are all good, I'm not discrediting that at all, And in fact, ako comment dito, I'm so proud of the musicians that did that. That battle cry about pagkakaisa, pag-iusa. Now, that is out there, we're presenting that, we're airing that out there in the airwaves. This is our battle cry, that we need to take care of each other. But we have to go down the levels, down to the nitty-gritty, no? Down to the grass level, no? Grassroots, unsay needs sa matag isa sa ato. Because right now, the fact of the matter is, kaning nag-post din mga nakaingon, nakadawat na sila DSWD, and the other says, ako ka, wala pa man lagi, katong uban sa barangay dito, kami nakaduha na din, nya katong uban dito, may kami kausap pa lang lagi. So you see the imbalance there. But we're not blaming the government, because the government is trying to do the best they can, and they're trying to stretch whatever resources that they have. Listening to the president spoke to his cabinet members, and then they were each one was giving a report on where their agency, is at the moment, what their situation is in terms of the budget and all this. Man, it's so alarming, because ang budget na to, it's only good for 2 months. See? Asa pa man na karong kuhaon after that. No? O na among topic kabi ni Doc Beans was more in-depth kay ba, in a more serious tone, and among okay ang unsay mahitabo kung pananglitan na wala na kwarta ang gobyerno. See? Because all of us, muratag ka nang nata sa nest bitaw, mga chicks ba, piso. Nga gahulat nga manikay-sikay sa atong mother bird o mother hen din na para tubungan ta. If there are no more worms to get picked up, sao na lang. We will go hungry. Muna siyang the fact of the matter. And then now our government is talking about getting loans, from the World Bank, from the IMF and other sources. Pero it is just like going to a bank, getting a loan. You have to go through the process of that. It doesn't come easy, and you have to, to process all that. So if that would take a month or two, can you imagine the impact of those 1 or 2 months without, money, without the money from the government to dole out to its people. See? So karon gani, that is the reason why we are trying to make an alarm, or a wake-up call, calling the attention of all of us in the arts and entertainment industry, kita nga musicians. Because, okay, let's admit it by kita tanan, we have this manana habit, kita, embedded kayo na sa kultura nato mga Pinoy. Unya na lang, kanang dawat limpyo, embedded kayo na. Not any Filipino can deny that, because that is a fact that is embedded in our culture. So now is not the time to do that. We have to think like the ants colony now, Kita nga mga soldiers din na, kita mga leg footers din na nga mo go get the what you call it, the food, or is butang na to sa stockpile na to. How do we do that? It's by way of what we're doing now, kani atong fundraiser, no? Kaning atong mga strategies like the coin.ph. See, we're thinking of ways kung saan nato nga makakwarta ta para makatambak ta sa ato ang stockpile of foods. You know, in preparation of whatever worse is about to come. Okay? Ingon ako gagabi kan Doc Vince. It's better to be prepared either way. You know, if in the event that everything gets better, all the more. You know, kuan kay sa tuwa, advantage kay sa tuwa, pabor kay sa tuwa, kay naa na tay stock daan. And we could also distribute still, no? Kanang atong natigom, whatever, no? So plus gyapon sa tuwa. But in the worst scenario, like, you know, for a famine coming into place because there's no more money ang mga tao. So where are we gonna get some food? No, not all of us has a backyard to plant kamote, talong, gulay, unsa ba rin na. Not all of us has that luxury. Unless na kay farm nimo, then you go to your farm and start planting. Then siguro makakaon ka. You know, tanom kag kamote, no? Tanom kag unsa pa din ha. Then, you know, panood ani mo dia, buhi kag manok, what not, then makakaon ka. Pero that is not pretty much the kuan ba, kasi tawag na the normal, no? Because normally urban life is different. You know, as samantala yan eh. So we have to be prepared for this. So mo na itong topic karon, Doc Vince, this is about the fundraising, how serious we need to get, no? To
Right.
be, you know? Yeah.
And kuan man good, Bogs.
Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
While most of us, basi ang gihuna-huna ba na ay moabri na bitaw by what? By the end of the month. So balik na ta sa normal. It's dili ing ana eh. We've discussed this last night nga it will never go back to normal na ang economy mo balik dayon, and you think na makatugtog dayon ang mga musikero kay abri na ang mga quad, ang mga different facilities. No, lisod ni siya. Ang economic impact ini na nahitabo pareha sa atong gingon kagabi, that can't be fixed overnight. And this would take several months. Labaw na sa mga mga business owners. Nag-mention ka, Bogs, na yun. It would take $500,000 for you just to go back to start the engines rolling.
Jump started. Yeah.
Oh, jump start nimo. And how can you jump start if pagsugod nimo tanang tao apay kwarta? You know?
Oh,
And
exactly.
we still don't have a clear information kung naabot yun tong sa DTI, wherein muhatag sila to help jumpstart the small business group.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Ang huna-hunaon dapat nato as you know, mga not just musicians and artists, but huna-hunaon nato na we should prepare for the rainy days. Muti na sa usab nimo kagabi pod na prepare for the rainy days. Wala tag kuan ba almigas na bisag ingon na late na kayo, bala na late. Mag-prepare gyapon ta. And the only way that we could prepare is kato atong mga different fundraisings na ginahimo. No?
Right.
And muhatag day kog report later on kay naka $228 na ta all in all.
Oh wow. Good news.
$40 coming from the GoFundMe. Unya mas dako ang nisulod sa kuan sa tuang Facebook donation. So kato 188. So at least 248 na, 228 na itong nakuha. So we are starting to gain traction, and then katong mga kaila nato, they are already sharing it. And kinitong mga karaang musikero po na mga singers na naana sa States, ana sila, Dok, singer man po ko, Dok. Ano ba mo ba? So siya nagkuhan, siya you know, gi-share niya. And that's the thing. People are sharing it, and muna atong ginaawhag sa mga amigo to share the katong atong fundraising. And then siguro mo tag video na makita nila, Bogs, sa may tanong nimo.
Yeah, kanang atong just like that katong ipadala natong funding dito sa Johnson. Katong nagpadala sa picture sa iyang mga anak nga kita gyud nimo sa picture saging laging pangkaon, and then they look satisfied just eating out of that, So ni Paul siya, ni messages ako, Sir Bogs, masigwa na lang din, kanang pangbugas na lang yun, Sir Bogs ba? So, that we did, ipadalahan nato ka ng bugas, nadawat niya, and naglisod pag yun sa kuan, crossover, tungkol ano mga, wala man yun sa syudad mismo.
Oo.
So, but I think he already got it.
Tungkod
So,
sa mga checkpoint.
Because, tungkol sa mga checkpoint, may ka ng mga passes naman po. Di naman ka basta-basta makatabukbot.
Lagi.
Yes. So, lisod. And those kind of images, pictures that we need to put into a presentation on how far we have gone in terms of how many people have we already helped and all that kind of stuff. Kaya mo man gusto nila makita, because otherwise, without any evidence that we are doing what they thought, that they're putting their money into, kung wala tayong mapakita niya ng result, then we will lose their confidence. We will lose their kanangkwan, So we have to keep feeding them that information para all the more na sila maningkamot pa, to ask others to also participate in giving. Giving is infectious, just like the virus ba. Because every one of us has the heart to give. Okay, that is how we are wired as human beings. No? Natin compassion ba? So we have to tap on that. Sa compassion sa uban. Because we are all taught the same thing. Hindi ka patag elementary, Itudluan natin niya na. Unsay values ba, Unsay importante. So embedded na sa to ang psyche na when there is a need, it is our responsibility to help. Muna itong ginatap din ha. Ang compassion sa mga tao. Look, naka $200+ na ta. Again, without those behind the scene doing this, there will not be any result. Zero. Okay? So only 4, 5 of us doing all this work right here. How much more can each one would carry their load and pull their weight, and move forward with it, and then initiative na nila, and then they will, they will carry the banner, of the SBS, and then with our purpose and cause, ang atong mission ba, and just share it to the people and see what happens. Dako kayo nag-impact, Ana ba, no? So, last night, Doc, let me share this before I give the floor to you.
No, go ahead. Ikaw sa.
Okay. Nagtawag sa kuha, one of my mga contemporary sa music dito sa Davao, tana siya. Bogs, sorry late night na ko nanawag nimo kay mangutara ang tako, unsa hitabo atong kuan nato ba? Atong ipapadala nato sa dole o katong mga politicians. Ingon ko nakapila naman ta ka follow up ni ato bay. Pero ang nahatag lang sa there was one response from Dole. Gi-channel ra punta diri back diri sa atong region office. Natuan na dito sa ilaha. So naga-follow up man ta sa ilaha pero wala pa reply hantod karon. So what is the problem? What is the problem? Is it because we are not qualified or we are not under any classification ug asa nila ibutang, a special case ta or whatever the case may be. Pero unta, they should have that decency of informing us, at least man lang sa email. Hold on, kay we are still, sorting through all this, and then we will let you know what we have decided to do with your case. Communication naman taba. Otherwise, we will feel being so neglected, Wa gyud ta gipaminaw. Isap man atong, di ba? Ang ato ang mulo permi nga musikero ba? We are not being represented. We are not being recognized, Ano man atong mulo permi. And that is exactly the proof now. Kaya niabot naman na sa atong desk sa atong mga politicians. Niabot na dito sa desk ni Mayora Inday Sara, niabot na sa desk ni Senator Bongo, niabot na sa desk ni Senator Pacquiao, niabot na sa desk ni Senator Bato. And where are the response? Where are the replies? Did we get any? I tell you what, zero. Okay? So that is the reason why we are doing this now on our own volition, no, initiative na to ni, to find sources para matabangan ta. Okay? Now, if we do not move all together, saligan lang nato ang gamay, pipilara lagaliho, but yet, tanawa, nakaproduce ang gamay nga, no? Go, gamay nga tapo. Oh. How much more can you multiply mo na? You know, the power of multiplication, exponentially ba, no? Naman na siya, no, 2 times 2, 4 times, no, times 4, times 8, times 16, di ba? Naman na, kaya mo duplication man na. You know? So, you know, everything is, you know, the game is in the numbers. You know, if you talk about economics, if you talk about capitalism, you know, it's all about that.
Yeah, it's a numbers game.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we don't mean to offend. Kabi todo katuwag inguna to na, you know, I hope nga dili ninyo masamaon among ginamulo dere. Because we're just telling it like it is, no, the truth. The truth hurts, but the good thing about the truth, because if it's spoken in good intention, para ma-planted sa kasing-kasing, mo turok ba, no? Just like what the Bible was saying, if the word is being sown, you know, and some falls on kanang hardened soil, you know, di mo tubo. Some would fall on kanang sa tawag na shallow soil, mo tubo kadali pero mamatay ra gyapon.
Or sandy soil.
But those, yeah, sandy soil, you know. But those whose hearts are like a fertile soil, pag kani nga mga pulong moabot na sa kasing-kasing, mo kahuna-huna dayon ba nga bitaw, no? No, mo click dayon ba, mo process dayon ba? Tama ni. Unya ako na nimbuhaton. See? That is being, you know, kanang when you hear something and you scrutinize it, and then you see if it's true or not. And then when you come up with that belief na karon, that becomes your faith. Oh, tama ni siya. I believe in this. Now, let me put action behind what I think is right. No? My faith, my belief. Mauna na siya. That will produce results. And the result is para sa tua, no? Kita, musicians and artists and entertainment. Can you imagine all of Mindanao na, muratag viral ba? As I was saying last night, ang coronavirus, can you see the effect of it? It's the power of multiplication yapon. Duplication yapon. It will transfer to another person, to another person, to another person. It's what you call an infectious disease. On the other side of that coin, there is a tuwa karon. We are doing something very positive that we want for it to become infectious too. Nahimo siyang viral ba? That it will transfer from me to Doc Vince to the others, you know, and we speak the same language ba? We tune in the same frequency, no? Kusog kay na isang power na siya. You know, kita mga musikero, you know, if we tune sa atong instrumento, like myself, and ako'y keyboard, if any of those keys is out of tune, dili na yun na siya pwede matukar. You know, because it is out of tune, you know. So, but if we all tune in, you know, for 40 atong pitch tanan ba, wapo kayo, sirit ta. You know, that's what I mean about, you know, kanay i-viral na to siya. Let us make this infectious as well. No, mukalat ni siya. And my God, you will see the result of this kung magtinabangay ta. Toto kagabi, Himegro, ha? Kasi ito yung last name niya, Himegros. Basta kay Toto, Bayet Toto. And he was saying the same thing, bitaw ba, no? Kani ato mga igsuunan, mga musikero ba, unta man, mayinaw ni sila ni Ane, you know? That they will see the importance of this one. Magtinabangay ta ba? Hand in hand ta ba? Ani ba? You know, ang ingon niya, but the sad part of this, usahay magod ta mga Pilipino, no? Pilipino is mudawat limpyo lang. No, di gusto maghago pero gusto mo harvest. No, gusto mo appeal, mo partake na sa grasya. O human na, naana. And, I will quote Mila Hill as well, nga, elder mga musicians, the singer ni siya din sa Davao, no? Very popular singer sa Davao. And she said the same thing. Kanang dili mo liyog din nga nagpakilid lang, naghulat lang nga mudawat og limpyo, hindi nato na sila apilon. Dinita sa mga tao, nga mga kauban nato, nga naglihok yun. And they are more deserving than those that are not. No? Nga kanang dili nagalihok. Ayun ko, okay, ibutang nato ba, who among us, no? If we asked you, okay, liho ka ragon niya, later on, ug naa na gani ng proceeds niya na resulta, tawagay ko kay makibahagi ko, makiparte ko sa imuha. 50-50 ta ha. Sugot mo. No, I don't think anyone will say, okay ra na sa ko, bay, ako'y magpasingot dito tanan. Kunya ako na gani ma-harvest ni, tawagon ta ka kay magtunga ta. No, yeah. It doesn't make sense. So, mo na ginapasabot gabi iba, no? So, don't get us wrong. We are just speaking the truth in love, no? We're being honest with this. Okay? Look, kinsa man karon diri sa mga organization. I'm not again putting anyone down. I'm just calling, us to a higher degree of responsibility and participation. What are we doing collectively? No, daghan man ang association sa Davao ba? What are we doing? No, nag-contact kayo diri nga, hey, Bogs, or mauni man, ikaw may una-una niya na diri, mauni amo ika-ambag niya na, no? We can do this, we can do that, we can do this, we can do that. And let's combine our efforts all together. I-consolidate nato atong resources. No? Now is not the time to be divided. Now is not the time to be factionalized. Na dissension, disagreement per me. Over what? Who's what? Over what? What is the cause of the disagreement? Because you don't want somebody else to lead it? Mona siya? Okay, let me tell you this. Now, if anyone, mga leaders nina, would say, okay, step down, Bogs, ako lead ni Anabe. I'll be too happy, very happy to give you that seat. Naman na siya, no? So if a good leader is a good follower. Let's put it that way. If ikaw ang leader and ako yung follower, you will be happy with me because I will follow you all the way. That's how it is supposed to be.
Bogs.
Yeah.
So happy ka sa kuha, Bogs?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm very happy kayo, Doc Biz. I'm so happy I met you, man.
Gipalighten up lang ako gamay ang mandato.
Yeah, there is a kahinumdum ani, Doc Biz. American din ako, no? Nadunggan nga saying ba, no? Man, baski sa Amerika, why do they have this cliche? Man, sometimes there are too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
It's the same thing with too many cooks spoils the broth, no?
Yeah. No. Gusto mag-chief ba? Wala mabili ng mga India. Puro na chief. Sao na ba na?
Analogy na, Bogs, na between the Philippines and Japan. Naglaban sila sa Dragon Boat. Tingala ang permit mo daw gahapon. Gitanaw nila ang gitanaw nila situation. Ang Hapon, usa lang ang nagaingon og bugsay. The rest, mo'y nagabugsay. Sa Pilipinas, usa rin nagbugsay, usa rin nagsugo, pero tanan nagbugsay. Kaya napildi man sila. Ilang solution is, dungagan ang nagsugo, minusa na nagbugsay.
Nabuhan.
Di ba? Kung naging ana na itabo sa to, ba? Dagat kay boss. Gamay na lang. Di ka gaamo. Gamay na lang ang librero.
Yeah, yes. Even sa atong political system, it's the same thing that's going on, man. Di magkaangay ba? Because someone there wanted to lead instead of who is leading presently. Naog diya kay mas maayo ko nimo, dapat ako. Man ang attitude sa atong political system. Like just like our president right now. No, daghan kay gusto mo oust sa iyaha ba? And then kami mulin ko niya na sayon, kabalo mo. Naanabito na sa inyo sa kadugay nga panahon, sa binitabo sa tuwa. Puno inyong mga bulsa tanan. You know, not the people. Ang poverty maura gihapon because they wanted to maintain the poverty level as it is. Kay mga butante man nila, para tagan nilang dilatag, tagan nilang 500, na, okay na sila. You know, because if people are not in the dire situation nga mapalit ilang boto, you know, people will think clearly kung kinsa ilang botohon, no? Because of principles, no? Because of leadership. Ano man na siya? They wanted to have the more poor people, the better sa ilaha kay makontrol nila. You know, so that is ingrained in our kultura ba system. And then last night, okay guys, no mo ang mga topic last night na amo na lang irehas ni Doc Vince. You know, these are things that it's just, you know, that comes out of our mind from last night's topics. Ganing atong kulturang Pinoy ba? Total Pinoy man tatanan, no? What we're saying here is not to incite aggression or spite between us or start a argument or quarrel. No, not at all. These are just opinions being said. You know, if you take it to heart, and then hey, we appreciate that. And then if it's not what you think it is, then you know you have the right to disagree. You know, it's just like that. No, wala samaan na, no. You can voice your sentiments. You can air your opinions. We can listen to that if it's valid for us and we agree to it. Why not? You know, if it's a good thing, malagi ko itong ingon ako, anything that is good is good. You know, one good after another. You know, if you put that on top of another good, that's two goods. If you put the third good on it, that's three goods. No, all the goods, all the better. You know, more goods, all the better. Naman na siya. So if you have some 2 cents or whatever that is that you have in mind, you know, that you think will be in addition to a good thing for the whole organization, then please, you know, put that in. You know, participate in the discussion. We can have you as a guest. There is atong live talks, and then we will give you the floor to speak. You know, that's how we handle this thing. Because later on, Manggod, we will need more leaders. You know, because we need that, especially sa mga young ones karon. You know, tanawa ng ato ang description sa ato ang asosasyon. You know, this is an association created and led by the elders. You know, in such a way, ang tumong niya, ang purpose is to find ways and means, no, to provide for ourselves. You know, to create systems. You know, engaging in entrepreneurship, businesses, and what else, and what not, other ways and means nga provide nanta. It's not gonna happen just all in the arts. We have to engage in the economic activity as well, you know, in terms of businesses para mabuhi ta. So there are others that things like that think alike, like me and Doc, and no, because Doc himself is a very prominent businessman as well, at the same time a professional medical a doctor. You know, but he's putting his time trying to help us out all. Kay kabaluang pud gud siya na kanang ginaigo niya nga the need of the hour, no, pressing need nato ni. So he's devoting his time for all of us. Sometimes usay mag istorya ming duha. Pangutana, bay, tanaw, pila ka mga atong viewers diya. Kwan by Bogs, tulo. Uy, ni gawas pa yung usa, duwa na lang, katulgo na siguro to. See?
Kagabi.
Kagabi, yes. It's your turn, Doc. Okay, go air whatever it is that you have in your heart.
I think you've already said enough. Ang sako lang, at least what we need is the cooperation of everyone. There should be a cooperation of all the members, kung dili lang members, tanan musicians, because we cannot do it on our own. If kinanglan jud nangahinanglan yun og tabang, I think ang tabang pasog abot kung sabay-sabay ta na magtinabangay. And if it's just two ang nagabugsay sa bangka nga adunay pulo ka tao or lima, I mean, you know, dugay mo abot gyapon ta sa to patuan pero dugay ta mo abot. But you know,
katong nagbugsay.
Oh, bugsay
kapuyon dahil do.
Mo gyud. Sakto gyud ka na. Kung pila lang ka nagbugsay na madali lang makapoy, you know. They'll be exhausted. But the thing is, it's the willpower. Wala gyud na kung tanan ta magbugsay, abot dayon. This is very kanang feasible kay ngano. Like I said last night, Bogs, di ba? We did the math. Gi-calculate na nato tanan. Nana ang blueprint. It's like us going to a bank. Nana ang business proposal.
Right.
And once you already have the business proposal, it's easy for the bank to approve a loan. So we already did our homework. We did the blueprint na business proposal. And it's up to us, sa atong mga members, to just deliver. Execute. It's just the execution.
Implement na lang.
Once ma-execute, ma-implement, na din ang format. You just follow the format. Question, Doc, Sir Bogs, ang format ng inyong ginaingon? Number 1, fundraisers nato, natay, tanan nato mga fundraisers, natay link. For example, sa Facebook nato, GoFundMe, all you have to do is just to share it. You can share it on your wall, share it to your friend, share it to a messenger. So, ang atong imo na himo na lang kung list ana Bogs, himo tag list on how they can do it. That's number 1, no, sa fundraiser nato, no. Number 2, katong sa ato ang coins.ph. All you have to do is siguro moingon mo video ba, ingnan ninyong mga kauban. Naga-fundraising okay lang kay lisod, dili mo ka hatag kwarta. All you have to do is just register or enroll sa ini na link. And makuha na itong cash rewards na 50 pesos. And then if it's cumulative, ang atong 50 pesos times 500, that's 25,000 pesos. That can be evenly distributed sa tanang mga members. Pamalit na itong bugas, pamalit na itong food. So katulang basic na duha. So, ang pa nato na storya ng GCash, because ang GCash na 70 pesos na cash reward. Mga cash reward. And those are free money. Free money siya. So if you can, please, if you want to help or if you feel the pains of the pandemic right now wherein ang inyong mga bulsa, dili lang bulsa, nagkagulko na ang mga tiyan, then please, just be a part of the team. Because we are all members of the team. And there's no way to win the game if you don't act like a team. More na siya.
Correct. Yeah, teamwork yun ba, no? What is the team? So, and siyempre, kanang team, mo assist ka ba? Assist. Ano man siya, teamwork, assist. Together, each one achieves more. Team. Together, each achieves more. So, teamwork. Okay, guys, among conversation kanina ni Dennis, okay, let me share this. No, we are talking to this guy. He is based out of Orlando, Florida. He used to be a broadcast person here, announcer sa Davao, and he knew, those politicians from before, sa panahon pa ni Digong na pa siya sa fiscal's office, no?
City prosecutor.
City prosecutor pa siya. And then katuma ka-contemporary ni Digong, no? Sila Ben de Guzman and all that. So we had a long conversation and he asked me if I knew of these people. Kung some of them ring the bell, kay panahon at mga time ni Santos, I was working for the Santoses, so I know Mayor Santos and his brother Antonio Santos. So the people that runs the the politics here in the Davao City, although iya mga contemporary before, and he's still connected with some of the newer politicians here. Ingon niya sa ko nga, Bogs, it is very important for your organization to have an exposure in the media, especially in the local news. And gina-share na ko sa inyo. That way, you know exactly, kanang mga viewers nato karon, what is going on behind the scene.
Mhm.
That we are not just sitting around doing nothing. In our free time, we try to connect with other people, those that can help us. And one of them is him. And then we would talk about the music part. Kay may man mo kanta. No, this is a very good singer. Yeah, kung gipadalaan sa iyang recording. And I said, man, ang imong quality sa imong tingog ba, no? I mean, kuan gyud siya, class A gyud siya. Okay, radio announcer good. Buo kay tingog, no? And then he mentioned about Arthur Manguntag, that ipadala niya itong video ni Arthur na concert sa Belgium. Ang orchestra ang nag-back up, and this guy is an incredible performer, and he's good friends with those people, that kind of people ba. And in fact, yung ko saya, wow, kuya kay kag mga kuan. Yeah, this sila Gary Valenciano, with Martin Rivera and all those mga kuan. He mentioned those kind of people, and I was so impressed. I'm sure he's not just blowing smoke in my face. No, otherwise, dali raman kayo naman masakpan ma. No, not us. Kay kabalo man na. So, but I'm certain he was telling me the truth. And what is he really trying to say? That he has connection that we can tap, that he will be willing to help our organization get in the map, to be put in the map, okay? Meaning to say, ma-recognize na nanatay recognition, nanatay representation. And dili lang basta-basta. We are now a force to be reckoned with. Can you imagine these people ngayon ipag-mention? Ug na organize na kaita, we will have a show and they will be the ones, atong imbitahon for plane ticket na siya. Just to help our organization, lift, kanang tawagan na launch ba,
Yeah, ma-launch siya. And
yeah, ma-launch na.
Other than that, labaw na sa panahon karon kaning current crisis ron, these
Right.
people, they since they are influencers, they could ask for help to assist us sa tuwang fundraisers.
Right.
So if they see us that we are that organized, and we have dili lang pila ka tawo nagalihok, then it's easier for them to help us out. So we are really trying to reach out sa atong mga viewers karon, sa atong mga members na
Right.
to really please, if you think you need help, you can help yourself by helping us.
Correct. Yeah, help us help you, Ana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Going back to that.
going back dito, launch. Yeah, go
So
ahead.
launching, there will be those prominent, mga popular people that will help us lift off the ground. See, nanatay publication, nanatay write-up, articles in newspapers and all that we will be recognized now as one of the, resource locally, of musicians, artists, and entertainers, and those that are working in the music industry. So, natay classification na. Now we are recognized. Now we have a face. And what is our face? The Step-by-Step Musicians, Artists Association of Davao. Okay? Duly accredited na siya, because we will be, link with the Rotary clubs, all the whatever clubs, the JCs, and all the others, because we will be actively participating in whatever that they are doing. So na natin representation na. And then later on, even in the city council, that we will have a representation there as well. He already pointed me out to talk to this one of the older politicians. Bogs, you need a lawyer for your organization. That could, guide you through the legalities, the legal aspect of it. Para dili ka ma-problema na kay advisor niya na. And who that is, that he pointed to me, is one that is very close to the president. So, right away, nag-compute ako una about, so is this how close we are, to the goal that we're trying to achieve? Not good ba, no? So we are working on the top epsilon right there, where the what you call it, the shakers and movers are. We're trying to reach that point. We're trying to reach that level. Sad to say, Manggod, in most of the associations, that leadership is not quite provided, among the many associations that had went before, and now at present, because it takes a special skill to be up on that level. For myself, I've done everything. Pag abot ng America, I work for a law firm, So dito ko nabaid og insakto, because I'm talking to lawyers of every time. Although I'm just a liaison officer and all that sa office, pero most of the work in terms of, kind of mga pleading, mga affidavits and all that, even ilang mga research sa una, they would just give me a case, a book number and all that, and I would have to pull those books out of the library and set it up for them, pages na, And then when I'm not doing anything, napot sa akong kuan bitaw, interest nga, unsa man di makuha na. So I would read on those kind of things, So then those are the things nga. And then who am I talking to all the time? They're very respectable lawyers of Texas, And then I did real estate, a big company, Century 21. I would do presentations in front of the American people, that speaks English. Trying, and then talk to a group of people that would, that would invest on real estate and all that. I have my own presentation and talk to them. So, I have that kind of knack, for public speaking. And good, I'm not scared of people, whoever you are, or whatever accomplishment you have in life. I can face all of that. And then the good thing, I'm a musician, I did my part as road musicians, living in a suitcase, hotel after hotel after hotel, riding in a van packed with all our instruments, we go state to state, tugtog dito, tugtog dire, and then I did insurance, I did mortgages, I did. I did the janitorial services because I'm a senior citizen, guys. Not to toot my horn, but what I'm saying, a leader should have that capability, to lead. Otherwise, what happened? Wala lagi ta, Doc.
Napakoy. Naminaw ko.
Okay. Should have that leadership skills to lead. Otherwise, naiuban tao nga, they will shy away. When if push come to shove that you're supposed to talk to this person right here, who is the top head officer or CEO of this and that, who has the balls to do that? Is there any of us that is capable of doing that? Sa una, buhi pa si Leo Avila. Leo Avila is our good friend of the musicians here in Davao City. He's our champion, but no, he's always, he has a very soft heart for the musicians. He's always defending the musicians. Namatay man to, and we had serious talk, me and Leo Avila, because he would come frequent here sa akong lugar, and then over a few bottles of beer, kaya mahilig man tumiinom. And then he would talk to me about Bogs ba, kanaingon niya, you know what the musicians need is a leader. Leader ka naman, musog yun ba, kana nagay ikasulti bitaw. Ana gud siya, ingon niya sa ko, just before he died. This is true, ha? Bog, na leadership conference ba? Iuban ta ka? Just so you know, kay gusto na po nga naa ka dito na maminaw ka ba? And then you might be that right person right there. So that calling bitaw, again, I don't want to brag bitaw. I hate doing that, I'm not a bragger. Ever since in my life, at the age of 2021, nana ko sariling negosyo. Kana maka-attest na sila Benny at Chavian yan, sila Ricardo Amoy. They played at my club, IC Jazz House, at the age of 21 and 22, 23. I was running our businesses, among pamilya, myself, as the CEO. So I have that in my belt, no? Mga iyon ko, why are they not looking, on this side of the coin? Who is more capable of leading among all of us? Who will represent us? I myself, nakaharap na ako na si Presidente ba? And his brother, si Bong, we are schoolmates sa Ateneo High School. Kami nila, Bingoy Dako daw. Mag-escape mi sa mong klase kay mo. So I know these people, Ana. So that's the reason why there is a Davao City, because laman lupa ako dire. I'm a Davaoenyo, I'm a Mandaya. I can speak fluent Mandaya. Natibo ko aning Davao. Again, not to brag, but that is the truth, So who else is best to represent us, mga Davaoenyo nga mga musikero, Ana good? No? That has that capability, not based on popularity, no, because really, there's really nothing good that popular atong tanawan ng atong mga ginapang-elect ng mga politicians ba, no, mga movie stars noon sa nila. Although, why not? They had the heart for it, But the problem with the most politicians, good, is because they're after, after something else, not really about public servants service, Tanawa magminaw ka sa kanila mga deliberation sa Kongreso, sa Senado, libog kapuyan kung maminaw ba, no? Paminaw ka sa Senate sa Amerika. Straightforward kayo sila dito. But yeah, lagi apoy politics dito. But kanang dali ra kay ka ma-expose, dali ra kay ka makuan dito, unsay imuhang agenda din na dali ra kay matiktikan sa mga katawhan, because the people, has the ultimate mandate. Pwede ka pahawaon dito, masiksited ka sa gobyerno. Like ang gobernador sa California before, kalimot kay pangalan niya, what was the name, Gray man siguro. And what it is, disappointed ang mga Californians, sa iyang mga palisiya, sa iyang accomplishment, sa iyang performance, So what we did, we voted him out of his office by just signatures. Pirma lang mi. Out. Ingana ka powerful ang masa, ang mandate sa tao. Pero dire man gud sa tuwa sa Pilipinas, it's a different thing. Kay kontrolado ta sa mga kanang mga politiko. Magpakita lang sa tuwang election time. Palito na itong mga boto, 500. Kausara ng 500 ba? Karon ng mga panahon na asa naman sila, At least now sila ka ng kuan bitaw, public appearance, talking to the people. You know, karon na dili man ko makakita sila mga naunggayo. You know, why not?
Ang kwan ganito
Karon nga
ni and just to add up karing i-mention mo sa governor sa California, governor sa Illinois when I was there, si Governor Blagojevich. Tanggal siya, he was impeached. Tungkol kay simple lang ha, he was impeached because of katong mga false documents na ang gi-submit. Automatic tanggal siya. Pirma na yung tanan. You know, that's how it is. Ang power of the people. Kusog kayo ba?
Right.
But mo nang sakto ka kanang mulo nang andi naman mulo but ang ato ang mga kuan concerns na at least katong pakita sila gamay and just try to reach out and explain to the people na you know ing-ini man gud na hitabo ingana ana something to at least mawala lang ang anxiety sa mga tao. And siguro, maybe they're just relying to the pinaka-head. But depende man good if also them, you know, just give an assurance na mukalma ang mga tao ba? Karon good, lisod na, wakay ka, sakto tayo mong ginuhog, wakay tayo makita nila.
Dili sila visible, pero election na, no? So, gabas-gabas karsada ba?
Pero no? Ang rason man gud nila they are working behind the scene kasi Bogs. Walang makita. Base ano lang rason pa.
Ngano gina naman, you know, you have to show your face to your people. Kay tingala, that is the one ba na kanang talk of the kanto-kanto ba? Kanay mga politician nato ba?
Di ba? If you're
if
you're a public figure, you should be in public.
Right, public good.
Ang face di mo makita in public. Tingog di mo, madungog in public.
Public image magana.
Dili lang
sa Pilipinas, ha? Doc. Og convicted felon gani ka sa Amerika. No? You cannot run for public office anymore. Correct?
Correct.
Diri, preso na politician ba? Balik lagi apong Senado.
Makandagan pa. Basin nangandoy pa mo dagang presidente.
Gani balik na po sa Kongreso, sa Senado, na po sila rin na purbinta ni.
Ang katawanan, no, you have a former president and then mudagan balik sa Kongreso or either mudagan sa Senate. It's like, you know, ang ubang nasod, pag naog nila, di na sa mudagan for a certain office. Na naman di ba ang presidente, once you are a president, kung retire ka, you already have a pension, nagadawat na ka.
Oo.
Kung pension, gikan sa gobyerno because you have served the people. Ang uban kay na presidente, pagkahuman, dagan yapon, mayor, kongreso. Tiktuyok lang. But, you know, we're talking about politics right now. We are not non-partisan, non-religious. But the thing is, nanggawas man ko siya because we are trying to do our best to reach out to them to ask for an assistance. And because I think na busy gid kayo unsa wala ta nahatagan og saktong wala kay ta nadunggan. And we are still praying and hoping na madunggan ta. But we are not depending on that because right now we are doing another thing, which is our private efforts doing a fundraising. So dito na nakafocus ta. And hopefully later on, itong na-mention mo na since we have a good network na mailhan ta, finally, siguro magkwanta ka ng party list, no? So that there is the reason for that, dili ingon na because of politics, but rather there should be a representation of the people in the entertainment industry. Kaya tanaw nimo sa dole, hantod karon pag abot nimo sa barangay, di wa sila kabalo. Asa ka na category. Ibutang ba ka sa camp? Ibutang ba ka sa kung unsa tong usa? Informal? yes, you are informal, pero dili man ka tig-tresikad, dili man ka, unsa tawag is a street sweeper, no? It's so that's the thing. There's no good classification of the entertainers asa siya ibutang. So
Right.
with that itself, our voices should be heard sa government so that, in cases na nanap yung mga bote ini, kabalo ta, asa ta nahimutang, kabalo pa ng gobyerno, kung asa ta, because we are already classified. Karon wala eh. So we're doing right now our own efforts, private efforts, para
Right.
matabangan, ma-address ang issue karon para matabangan
Yeah.
ang members.
We
Muna
have to enter. Oh, go ahead, Doc. If you're not
wala,
yet finished.
igibutan ako diri mo ni na anisa nakabutang ba?
Okay, fundraising for
SBS
SBS.
Mindanao Musician Artist Davao.
Yeah, yes.
No? So,
Yeah. Kaning ato ang mulog karon. This one has so much to do with our representation in the political arena. No, wala ta eh. We should enter into politics. Ingon to ni Leo Abilalge. Mo ingon niya before he died. Ano siya, Bogs, dapat gid na agad ba? It's about time. Ako, environmentalist man to siya. Environmentalist to siya. Sila yun.
kayo.
Oh. Yeah. And we talk about music all the time. DJ man po na siya. Si
Happy
Pama
LA.
na siya. Happy LA man na.
Mm-hmm.
And we're really good friends. Mga bata pa mi. He frequents my jazz bar dito with inom, and then we continue on until that last time. Yun niya, the importance of someone rising up in leadership among you people, among you class, my musicians, artists, and entertainment is a must. Ako maguna pansin diri sa Davao. Kanang based on popularity ba? Who is popular? Mao tong pilion. Not so much yung credentials, not so much yung wisdom, not so much yung experience in terms of that. No? Of course, if ako, before I would vote that leader, I would first, kung pa na, ako yung employer ba? I would qualify him first. Di ba? No, ana gyud dapat i-qualify sa nimo na kinsa nang imong ibutang nga leader nimo, because he is a servant. He will serve the people. So what is the people? What is the people's wants and desires? No, ana na siya dapat. So in the same way, in the same case with our classification, kita nga mga musicians and artists and entertainers, we need one of us to rise up, to be seated in that position to represent us. No, musikero gyud dapat or artist ba? Because kabalo ta sa mulo nato, where we're coming from with this. Okay, and then of course you rub elbows with the other politicians. They become your friends. And kita nga mga musikero, we are very powerful ba? Di lang mo kabaluan na. Because every one of those politicians, hanga na sila sa mga artists. Hanga na sila. Di ba every time na sila yung mga gatherings, pagkuatag banda, kuatag entertainers, and did you notice that? Nga, murag, special treatment kay nga musicians sa ilaha. Ano na siya? Diha lang sa mga club owners ang uban, pagka-uno lang sa to. Tangkong. That's the problem with other club owners. Pero there is ako ang mga musicians. I mean, what I eat, they eat, O mag prito-prito lang kung kuan nila. Isda prito-prito lang sa tatanan na kay mao mo ginakaon na naman, But I make sure that they are fed. Again, going back to that, that kita nga musicians, we are so influential. Now we have to use our power, being artists, to put us in that situation where it is advantage to us. that we will be gaining grounds all the time. Natay favors that we ask from our government. What about namatay arts museum, natay mga inani, natay mga inana, cultural arts ba, center, whatever that is, ginagawan. But run by the musicians and artists themselves, no? Not just, politicians saying, wala pa man tayo ka ng cultural center this Davao. Katong Cebu na sila, nabuhat po tagatuan yan. Butangan lang nato mga musikero din na ukit sa bana sila. So they're creating the box and putting us in. No, let us turn the table around. Dapat kita musulti sa ila. Hey, create for us a box. Ikani ang design ni ani tanan kay mao ni among use ni ana, Now we employ ourselves. We're not employed by them. We will employ ourselves. We have to create opportunities for ourselves. And we will use the music and arts and entertainment industry, for our advantage financially, for our security. Mona siya, Well, we've talked about that when we first started the live talks. Na yung mga, this organization is built like, any other company or enterprises that has a mechanism, na administration, na admin directors and this and that, fully staffed, like a well-oiled machine. It's a machinery, So I think of it that way because, again, I'm a businessman. I started doing business when at a very young age. I started doing that. So I'm always thinking along that line, business, how to profit, and how to profit. Because we are all in this one, material world type. I hate to say this, the world of materialism. Ako, anti-capitalist naman ko karon because of my learning. What I've been indoctrinated myself, from listening to the other thinkers, say tama, And then I became a humanist, and I became an environmentalist, and I became an anti-capitalist. My philosophy now I'm adopting is based on the resource-based economy. What the Earth has at the planet, we responsibly mind it, with whatever that we need with it. Pero responsibly, not for profiteering, but for using it for the advantage of everyone. Ano, good? So, that's the kind of thing that I have in mind that I wanted to impart to all of us, mga artists, diba? We are so busy with our art, trying to get better at it, and shooting for the stardom and all that. All that is good, but we have to think on the other side of the coin too. The financial financial aspect of it. Where will we be in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years, in 20 years, in 25 years, in 30 years? See, that's a lot of half a decade benchmarks, every 5 years. Especially sa ating mga younger musicians, like us, karon mga elder musicians, we're trying to pave the way for you para later on, mas sayo na para sa inyo, ha? You will not have the hardship that we elder musicians have went through. Karon ang ako apon sa mga elder musicians is that, it's time for us, kita mga elders ba, let's put aside our differences, and let's come together. Kay 60s na tayo, we are retirable na tama. I mean, a good decade ahead of us is na siya, kanang bonus na siya. So we might as well kanang set our differences apart, pauna nato na, and let us rally behind what is right, what is good, who has a better idea than SBS right now? I think SBS is the only association thinking of the future. I think SBS is the only association right now thinking of having a cooperativa, you know, having a music school, having investments opportunities, like forex, stock trading, and others, and farming. So we're mo na ginhimo karon sa SBS, sa think tank karon. That's being on the table. Mao na gina-discuss na mo permi. Okay, what's the next step from here? What's the next step from there? And here and there and here and there until makuha nato na tanan. Until makaingon na nga, wow, this is life. Okay, can you imagine, mga Mizakero, ha? I know because of your youthful mind, no, bago pa, kuwan pa, linghod pa inyong mga una-una. Your mind does not compute to that level yet pa. Kami magod mga senior citizens, senior musicians, we've been in your shoes already. And when we were young, we had the same mindset. We are not too worried about the future. We are just too worried about our popularity. We're too worried about how we look and how we sing and how we play. That people will admire us. That can only go so far. But when you reach about 30 something, 40 something, and the rules of the game begin to change. Okay, you're losing now your appeal, especially sa mga babae. Before, sexy ka, yes, kwagay ka, anang demand kay ka. But as you wrinkle, hinahinay na, decline and demand. See? So as the musicians, pagka senior citizen na nato, hinay na ang demand nato. And kami mga senior citizen na mga musicians, senior musicians, I can attest to that. I don't know about the others. I'm sure they do too. Okay, so this one should be led, this leadership, this association, should be led by the elders. Marang sa simbahan ay mga elders eh. Same thing. We will be eldering the younger ones. Amo nang yung goal, let's put our differences aside. Kung unsa man na, envy ba na siya, or jealousy ba na siya, or hate ba na siya, or no, let's be forgiving na karon. Let's bury the hatchet na ba. Kami ni Juan, I may mention, no, si Boy Lee, me and Boy are long-time friends. But just like two brothers bito, bayo say maglalis mag-away ba, di magtininggan ay. But after the end of the day, pati ra magyahapon because ang magwagi man gud ang imuhang kuan love for each other So then you can really forgive the little petty quarrels. Unsa man siya? Okay, dali na lang be. Mag-amigo na lang ta kay mas malipay pa ta. That's how seniors think because we don't want to waste any more time on petty things. Way hinungdan ng mga butang ba. We might as well, whatever left of our time, put it into a good use, put it in an investment on the youth. Kamo mga abutay mga musikero. Because you will be the ones now, na responsible for the future of the next generations of musicians and artists and entertainers. In that industry. Tanawa, later on, ma-recognize na ta because when you go to your gig, nakaisakyan na, no? Gara kayo, no? Asa magkabay? Gig na ko ba? Kay, sana, time na. O, nakasakyan na ka. Di naka mag-motor-motor, 4 wheels na ka ba? No? Pag uli ni mo, nakakay balay, no? Napakay music room, napakay air condition din ha, and then your refrigerator is full of food. Who doesn't want that life? Let me ask each one of you. Because mauna ang goal sa SBS to provide a bountiful life for the musicians, artists, and entertainers. Mauna siya. Hopefully during this lifetime, nga buhi pa may mga senior, makita na mo na ba. Kisa may magtama niya na, kamo mga young ones. Dili kami. No? Pero gihimo na mo because we feel for those of us, nga nasa arts, isa ra tagdugo, we are one and the same. No, we were made this way. We were wired this way sa Ginoo. Nagilahi ta, selection ta ba? We were selected to be this kind of people. No? Nga, sige lang, tugtog lang ta, kilami man. Trabaho sa mo dito, ay, dili na ko. You know, masig may kwarta ba, no? Pero sige lang, makapalit nga po gadget kay, siyempre, ang uban kay favored sila kay na may kakaya ang mga ginikanan. Kaning wala, luoy kayo, no? Ning kamot gyud, no? Ipon yung tigom yung kwarta para makapalit og gear nila. You know, see how hard that is. So mga gani na, we will make the playing field even for all of us musicians, artists, and entertainers. No, wala handicap din na ba? Wala less fortunate, wala less privileged din na, kundi pantay tong opportunity. That is what we're going to create with SBS. You know? Mo nakaroon para dili pa sa atong fundraiser. I hope I'm talking about these things in the future para makita ninyo yung vision, ma-inspire mo ba? No? Nga to do these little things right now because the future is so bright sa tua if we do our part right now, you know? If we carry our weight, you know, katong ingon akong kariton man, no? Imbis nga pasag na lang natin duha tulo nagaguyod anang kariton, let's rally behind the cart and push, you know. Nagkanganong kariton man na because it's a carriage, you know, ni butanganan ba. Unsa may ato ikarga din ha kanang provision para sa tua. You know, and God will provide all of that if He sees us pulling the weight, our weight together, pulling that cart together, pushing that cart together, and He will bless our efforts. Faith without deeds is dead. See? If we believe this, now this is our one, kaning freedom namo, we will be released from our shackles, no, of poverty, of kanang panginahanglan, because we will provide for our own, you know, with the help of God, because it is His will for us to live a bountiful life. Ana na siya. Okay, so again, kani atong fundraiser, no, let us all rally behind this. This is just a very simple thing. No, kanang mga link na to din ha. Mo click ka niya na. Ako, dito lang ako sa Facebook ni link dayon eh. Click ko niya to and then nakabutang dito in personal information o sabay mong way of payment nimo, PayPal ba o sa bato, Paymaya ba o sa batong dina o credit card ba o debit card ba. O nakit debit card pananglitan karon. You can use that one. Ibutang lang imong information dito and right away, you know, i-debit na imong card, no, mapadulong na dito dayon sa donation. Maski pila good, maski 20 pesos, 25 pesos pa na, 50 pesos pa na, 100 pa na, whatever it is, for as long as everyone puts in according to his capacity, unsay makaya. That's all. Kung piso lang na, hey, piso is better than nothing. No? Ano ba? So every bit counts, no? Every drop to the bucket will make it full, a little fuller, more, until nga mapuno na yun nato na siya. You know, I hope you guys are listening to this. You know, again, I speak the way I do because I'm a public speaker. You know, I do this. America, I do this kind of things. I make my presentations. You know, I would talk to, you know, a class and whatnot. You know, in among church, they would have me, you know, and come up to the pulpit and say something, and they would invite me to kanang talking engagements, seminars at church, and they would have me as a speaker. You know, I'm just getting my thoughts out of, you know, whatever I'm reading, the scriptures ba na karon, or if not, kanang mga books, you know, from authors that are thinkers and doers, shakers. Ona siya. So this is my way of trying to connect to you, no? By way of speaking to you directly and from my own experience, from what I have understood from what I have studied, and from what I have thought to be true and righteous. No, dili ni yung panidok beans, walay ulterior motive diri. This is purely out of the concern and love for each one of us. Again, SBS is about, loving, one another, step by step to one love, unity. That I don't know kung turok na ni sa yung una that what we are trying to do is to have a unified front. Okay? No, natin chapters from all over Mindanao, isa na lang ta. Can you imagine how powerful that is? Kung kita tanan isa lang. And the good thing about this is really not about money. This is really not about that. It's really about providing for ourselves. And remember, I mentioned about the tree of life. So SBS, think of it as that tree of life. In the book, good books, sa Quran, in the Bible, this is being spoke of. That tree of life. That is a symbolism, that this is where we get our providence, our sustenance, kanang tree of life na ginaingon, where all the birds of the air will flock, will perch on it. Meaning say kita tong birds. We create the tree of life, and all of us later on, generations down, will perch on this tree, and then they will be provided. Mo na itong ginatanom karon, this tree of life. Kung say pangalan, SBS, Step by Step Musician Arts Association of Davao. And Mindanao na siya, step by step. No? Madam na siguro yung Mindanao na may Mindanao, no? So that is our goal, that is our vision, that is our ambition, that is our dream, that is our inspiration, that one day maisa tatanan, and no one will be left behind. Katong picture nga, katong isa sa ato wedding singer nga mopadalag picture nga sa mga anak nga nagpungko sa kanang kawayan bitaw nilang papag bitaw nangaon og saging ra. Can you imagine that? Good. So we will provide for all of us. Natay trabaho tanan, because we will create, our job, our work mismo kay kitay tag-iya ng mga venue mismo. We will create it for ourselves. We will provide music, arts, and entertainment dire sa Mindanao. And then we will own the industry. So ang kwarta niya ng ekonomiya padulong sa tuwa. And we will share alike. Okay, Doc. Taas na itong gisulti. This is the hunong ba? I hope I'm making sense here.
Yeah, but you're definitely making sense. But I guess niabot at tag 1 hour 20 minutes, Bogs.
Okay. So let's
So that's
pack
it.
our things na. Pero kay namin tayo 1 o'clock
Let's
nga
pack up.
sa.
Kay
Natay 1 o'clock.
napatay ko,
Yeah, almost there.
isa ka
Yeah.
show karon. Yeah, we will
Right.
be featuring another hip hop crew. They will be performing for us, and then we talk to them
Right.
alauna sa hapon, and they're supporting our fundraiser. So,
Amen.
excuse me,
Yes.
Ace Locos, they will be here. And definitely, we have covered a lot of things para sa tanan, no? And I hope you were able to at least get a nugget out of those. So hopefully, you will help us out, each one of you, support us on our plans, on our efforts, so that ma-achieve nato ang pagtabang sa atong mga kaugalingon. So I guess,
Yes.
yeah, that's it. And
That's it,
final
Mansi.
thoughts ka pa? Or,
Oh, I have said enough. Nagka na kayo ito kisulti dito. I
yeah,
mean, I hope I made sense, and each one of you have kind of, listened to it, and na kuan niyo ba na that it fell in good grounds ba, no? Sa akong kisulti.
yeah. I'm sure, no? And hopefully, tanang naminaw diri, Kung medyo wala pa nyo nabdan, you can just,
Rewind.
rewind it back kay nakasave man ni siya sa video na na. So, we have covered a lot of things, a lot of nuggets na something to ponder and think about that, that would really help us out, help you out sa whatever it is sa mga plano nato sa organization, not just organization, but mismo sa plano sa matag-usa nato ng mga members. So, I guess that's it. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, Bogs, our president sa SBS Live. This is Doc Vince, and we will see you again tomorrow. But don't go away. At 1 o'clock, we have Ace Locos who will be performing for us. So, again, stay
1
safe.
o'clock, no? Okay, 1 o'clock.
Yes, 1 o'clock. So, we
Okay.
barely have 10 minutes to go.
Okay.
So, stay safe, be safe, and love you all. Bogs, ayaw
Love you
ka,
all.
Bogs. Tanaw sa
Okay.
ayaw sa
Okay.
gawa. Okay.
Okay, sige, sige. Yes.